Humor. Humor is not well understood even by the experts, so this section will not try to define what it is, why it evolved, or why any particular joke or circumstance is funny. All we will try to do is answer the same question that has been asked for the previous abstract features of consciousness. With the perspective of the Inter-Mind Model, IMM, is humor a process in the conscious mind, CM, or is it simply neural activity of the right kind in the physical mind, PM? Question: why did the chicken cross the road? Answer: to get to the other side. I cannot laugh out loud over it anymore, but I can still experience the humor of this to a certain extent. The memory of the question and the answer is in my physical mind, but it is not humorous until I recall the question and the answer into my conscious mind. Then the humor appears. Even though the question and the answer are in the physical mind, there is no actual experience of humor in the physical mind. Let us examine what happens in the conscious mind while experiencing this joke. First, the question sets up the vague, conscious visual experience of a road and a chicken on one side of the road, looking across to the other side. The physical mind and/or the conscious mind reel to try to figure out some clever answer, maybe trying to imagine what could be on the other side. Next, when the answer is revealed, the simple obviousness of it causes the humor. The conscious mind can then have a visual experience of the chicken going across for no reason other than to get to the other side. These visual experiences of the joke, acting in the conscious mind, are what ultimately creates the conscious experience of the humor. Without all the visual imaginings, there can be no humor. The physical mind is unable to do these kinds of experiential imaginings because the physical mind is just a material thing devoid of the capability to imagine or experience. How can the humor of this be stored in the neural plasticity of the brain? The experience of the humor cannot be stored, but possibly a memory that this joke is funny could be stored. You cannot experience the humor of the joke until you do a little visual imagining. This statement must still apply even if you believe that consciousness is in the neurons or emerges from the neurons, because there has got to be some implementation of the functionality of consciousness somewhere, somehow. Now let us think about humor with respect to a computer. There is zero capability for a computer to experience humor for the same reasons the physical mind cannot. There is no conscious experience of humor in a computer. No matter how realistically a human-looking robot appears to be laughing, it is all just a program with no experience of the humor. It is merely simulating a laugh.